Hey Chase, how you doing, man? I got a couple swings your dad sent me, and I'm gonna try to explain some things over here. It would be a lot easier doing it in person, but obviously we can't do that right now. But it'll work. It'll give you some things to work on before we can see each other again in person. First thing I want to say, I really love your swing. I love that you're aggressive. You swing hard. That's what a lot of kids have a problem with. They want to just try to make contact, and they're afraid of striking out. But I like to see kids that swing hard. And if you go 2 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, but you hit 2 doubles, no one's going to be upset about it anyway. So, all right, here we go. So, first thing I want to say is I don't care if you have a leg kick or not. You know, I always had a toe tap. It doesn't matter to me. A lot of people, older coaches, are dead set against leg kick. It doesn't matter to me. But one thing I do want to say to watch out in the leg kick, watch how much your head moves here. So right here, that's where your head starts. Here is where the head ends. So now, obviously your head's going to move a little bit whenever you shift that weight to your back leg. But I want you to try to cut that down a little bit, because if your head's moving that much as the pitch is in motion, it's going to be really hard for you to pick up the speed or the spin on the balls whenever the kids start throwing curveballs and off speed. Because your head's moving, it'll be hard for your eyes to adjust to see the spin. So I'm going to be pretty picky in these, just because, you know, that's how you get better. You know, being picky, trying to be perfect. So in these next two videos, I'm going to have some Daniel Murphy and Alex Bregman down below, so you can see what I'm talking about. So right here, for the rest of the video, you know, I just wanted to start here and tell you about the eyes, so that way you can check it out, get used to it. But next thing I want you to work on is your front hand here, front arm. Is getting locked out before contact. You should still have a bend in your arm at contact, so that way whenever you hit the ball, you can push through the ball and not roll over. Because if your arm is locked out before contact, when you hit the ball, all you can do is roll over on it and not get as much power. And you'll see that in the next video. Another thing I'm going to talk about here is I want you to try to work on getting up on your toes here instead of back here on your heels. If you get on your toes, your leg's stronger and you can drive the ball a lot better. You probably have about 10 to 15 more feet on your ball if you get on those backside, because you're not getting all that back power in your backside. That's where all your power comes through, is your legs all the way up through it. And right now you're not getting all that into it. Like I said, this is a very picky thing, and this is pretty advanced stuff. Like this is stuff our college coaches teach us, and it's not what everyday stuff. Another thing here, you actually want to hit against your front side. So whenever you hit, your front foot is going to come up a little bit, but I just don't want you to fly it open, because you'll lose some power to it. I want you to try to, in practice anyway, I want you to try to keep it straight, flat. You want to hit against that front side, and you'll see Alex Bregman does a great job of that. But in a game, I don't want you worrying about all of this. Just go up there and hit. But in practice, you should be really focused on keeping that front leg stiff and get on the back side of your toes. In a swing, the only thing that can really be perfect all the time is your lower half. So from your waist on down, that part right there is the only thing that can be perfect every time you're swinging. Your hands, depending on the pitch, if you get fooled, your hands will always be out of whack, or they will never be 100% perfect. But your bottom half, that's what we got to get to be 100% perfect before we can move up to your lower half. All right, man, that's it for this video. Go ahead and check out the next two.